I can literally cry. Just waiting my 60 seconds of you crying. Waiting so long. Okay, ready? Wait, sorry, I teared up a little. Oh my God.
Welcome back to another episode of Behind Our Lens. I'm Steph.
And I'm Jess.
And today we're going to be talking about the Junos, the iHeartRadio Music Awards,
Olivia Rodrigo in Toronto, and Down With Webster getting back on tour. Let's get into it. So starting off with the Junos in Halifax, we had such a fun time. I was there with our host, Miles. And might I say, I had all the lobster rolls. I had multiple lobster rolls. It was delicious.
I'm so jealous. I'm dying to go to Halifax and taste their seafood.
It was so nice. I really liked the atmosphere there. Everyone was so nice, so genuine. And we just got to see so many artists, and so many great Canadian artists were being highlighted, and we got to talk to so many different people. So it was really nice.
Who was your favorite artist to interact with and meet there at the Junos?
I would say we did a lot of sit-down interviews, and from that bunch, Charlotte Cardin is like an angel.
Yeah.
So I'll just say that. She's so lovely and such a nice, caring person, but then also kills everything. Like, her performance was amazing.
It's so good.
Effortless.
Yeah.
Lubalin is so funny. I love him.
I didn't realize he's Canadian.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
He's been working with Charlotte for a long time because they're both from Montreal.
Oh.
And he said that he wore that suit on the plane.
No way.
Because he didn't want anything happening to it, like getting wrinkled.
Yeah.
So he really committed. He wore that thing nonstop. And I was impressed with that.
I love his TikToks.
Oh,
they're
the best.
Incredible.
Yeah. So he actually is going to have new music coming this year.
Wow.
So exciting.
Exciting.
Mm-hmm. Another one, TOBi. So genuine.
Yes.
It was really nice to see him win an award, and just like, he's such a good guy.
Yeah, he seems like it.
Yeah.
And then on the red carpet,
Yes.
you got to talk to quite a few more artists.
Yeah, we talked to so many people. It was such a busy carpet. I think we did 20 interviews on the carpet.
That's a lot for red carpets.
It was nonstop. It was also a huge carpet.
Yeah.
But just really nice. Like, we got to talk to Lauren Spencer-Smith, Elliot Page, Tegan Sara, which Tegan Sara and Elliot Page are all so short.
Yeah.
And our
that's
host,
right.
Miles, is not short.
He's so tall.
So that was an experience to try to frame.
Yeah.
That was tough, but they were all so nice, and it was just such a nonstop carpet. We got to talk to Pressa, which I feel like you don't see him doing a lot of interviews. He was having a good night.
He looked like it, actually.
Yeah, he said, I'm just enjoying my water. And I was like, sure you are.
Not water.
Yeah. But everyone was having a great time. And we were in the media room, and we talked to the beaches on the carpet, but also saw them come into the media room both nights. And just every interaction, like, they were having the best time.
They really looked like it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
They're so genuine, and just like, I love seeing them everywhere. I think they're so great. And I feel like they're finally really getting the recognition they deserve.
I agree. Yeah. And can we please talk about Miles had asked a question in the media room, and he asked if he could have a Blame Brett t-shirt.
Yeah. They all had different shirts on that were like Blame Brett, Blame Nelly, like, according to like different people that were there.
Right.
And they said you have to pick someone to blame. So of course, Miles chooses me.
He goes, how about my producer, Jess?
Yeah. So I naturally had to Photoshop his head onto their body so that we could see that.
Yeah. So. And that was some of your best work.
Thank you. If he's going to blame me, then that's what he's going to get. Good work.
I love that. And next year, the Junos are in Vancouver. Is that right?
Yeah, which is going to be so big.
Yeah, that'll be really cool.
Yeah, we actually asked artists on the carpet who they would choose as the next host. And I just have to say, especially being Vancouver, I want to see Michael Bublé or Ryan Reynolds. I think either of them would just kill it.
You know what would be really good if they did it together?
Yeah, let's like start a petition.
The humor on both of them. We're starting it right now. Ryan Reynolds.
Same humor. It would be amazing.
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds and Michael Bublé. You need to host the Junos in Vancouver. And if that doesn't happen, I'm going to be upset. And if it does happen, we must be invited because we started this. So
yeah. we're here and we're starting this petition. And plus, we're in the crew with Michael Bublé.
True.
So come on.
Yeah.
Bublé.
Can't forget us now. Great. Well, Jess went to the Junos and then came back to Toronto and flew right back to LA to go to the iHeartRadio Music Awards.
I did. I missed Olivia because of that.
I know.
But you got to go to Olivia?
Yes. So before the iHeartRadio Music Awards, Olivia Rodrigo was in Toronto.
So
she was
crazy.
here for a full weekend. Her pop-up gallery was also happening in Toronto at the same time as the concert. So for those going to the concert or those who can make it there, could go to the pop-up experience. And I got to go to the media preview, which was so cool. And I'm kind of grateful because I didn't have to stand in the really long lines.
Yeah. I saw a lot of stuff after the media preview.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
The lines were long. And I've seen
brought the crowd.
lots of TikToks of people spending like 5+ hours in line, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, that just shows like how big she is and how much people like love
No
her.
kidding.
You know,
They needed a bigger space.
yeah, they did. They did. But no, the pop-up was great. You like walk in and it's like all Olivia themed rooms. They have like the bathroom with the toilet and the guts, but it's like sparkles. They have a butterfly wall. They have the mirror. They had
like so much fun.
it was so much fun. They had like a moon room and like
I also love too, especially for artists of that magnitude, when the shows do have so much demand and there are going to be people who just can't make it.
yeah.
It's so nice to like have something
Yeah.
for them to go to.
Honestly, like being an Olivia fan and going through that, I was like, this is so fun. And like every room was just so cool and so great and such a great photo opportunity.
Yeah.
It was just like really, really cool. And you know, I really liked in the moon room, there was Guts written out as candles.
Yeah.
And I hadn't seen any opening from her tour yet. So I just thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
And then when I went to the concert, her opening is on screen.
They melt.
The Guts in candles, and then they melt when she like comes out.
Yeah.
And I just like that connection. I was like, wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So they really like thought of everything in that pop-up
the creative
experience.
direction is crazy. I love
I loved it. But yeah, it was really fun. I got this shirt. This was an exclusive
love it.
shirt that you can only get at the pop-up, and you can actually only get this with an American Express card.
Oh yes, we love
So
that.
shout out to my mom. Because I put her card on my Apple Pay at the last minute because I was like, did not know how to get this shirt.
That was like me with the Harry pop-up. It was
Yeah.
the Amex exclusive.
Yeah, but
That's more detailed.
it was the nicest one. Also the back. You need to see the back.
Stop. I
Right?
love it. I love this new thing. I know that
So cool.
like, you know, city-specific merch is a lot on the piggy bank.
Yeah.
But I love it.
But I love it. Honestly,
I would rather
it's-
spend on
Yeah, it's what I want to buy. Like with the Jonas Brothers, they did city specific. Their Toronto merch was so good.
Niall's doing it too.
Bought that. Niall's doing it. Olivia's doing it.
Love it.
Everyone's doing it.
Yep.
You know, hop
We're here
on
for it.
Yeah, but the pop-up was great. Really glad I got to go. And the concert was just incredible.
Yeah.
So good. And so I saw Olivia in at Massey Hall. Yeah, we went together last year.
Avril came out.
Yeah,
That was
Avril came
also
out.
crazy.
Yeah. And like what a difference though from Massey Hall to Scotiabank. Even not obviously the stage and the venue, but her performance, her vocals, her stage presence. Like she already had that at Massey Hall, but at Scotiabank, she was just like on another level.
Yeah.
And the crowd was crazy.
Well, that's what I said from Jingle Ball. And even obviously that, it's not even just her show.
Yeah.
But it was like everyone in there was losing it.
Yeah.
And she had such presence for somewhere that big.
Yeah, it was crazy. And it really just reminded me of Taylor Swift's Speak Now tour at Scotiabank. Like that same kind of like crowd vibe that I got from that show. And when she was really coming up to Olivia now, it was just like, I'm like, I got goosebumps because I'm like, this feels different. Like, Olivia's going to be like, she already is massive.
Wild.
And she's only going to go up from here. And she's so talented.
Yeah.
Like her vocal range was incredible. And like, what an improvement even from Massey Hall. She just like, she killed it. I loved it, obviously. And
the visuals look great.
Yeah, the visuals are really cool.
The like stage camera.
Same underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insane.
That was my favorite. I love that. Yeah, and I was on the 300 level, and I usually like to sit in the 100s.
I mean,
I'm
anyone specifically
I'm a seat snob.
choosing the 300s as their top choice?
I know, but you know what? It actually like wasn't bad at all. Like anywhere you sat was like a great.
That's how I felt
great
about
view.
Madonna. It's like I would do it for them. Like it's worth being there.
Also, Olivia got on a moon and like flew around the stadium. And so like that was really cool because at one point she came pretty close to us too. And it's really nice like just for everybody to get a glimpse of her like closer. No, she was incredible. I'm so happy I got to go and I can't wait to see the more amazing things she's going to be doing.
Yeah, I am sad that I missed that one, but I will say I was happy to be in LA. I was also happy to have a bit of downtime.
Yeah.
To just get organized. I did some shopping. I did too much shopping. But we were there and it was just so nice. You know, it was so great to be back. Last year I was there just like in the audience. So I only covered sort of like as a fan at the red carpet. So I just got some clips of people and then really just the show coverage.
Right.
But this year was our first time doing the red carpet. Well, okay, so not the red carpet. It was actually yellow.
Oh, that's right.
Which I will say isn't the nicest for trying to
filming
take photos or filming.
Yeah.
But you gotta make do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't suggest that to anyone planning any carpets in the future. If you can, please avoid yellow.
Yeah.
But it was so much fun. It was a bit like rainy here and there in the days prior, and on Monday, on April 1st, it was beautiful.
I was gonna say, every time you've gone to the iHeart Awards, it's always like the sunniest day.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It like completely shifted. It was boiling. We were in direct sun. Like you could barely see, but it was so nice. Like I would much take that over rain.
100%.
But it was just like such a bright, sunny day. All the stars were there. And I was there with Shannon Burns, and we had so much fun on the carpet.
It looked like a lot of fun, and that carpet was full. Like there was so many people coming through. I was shocked to see how many stars they grabbed for this year.
Yeah, they have quite the lineup all the time. And you know, what's funny too is there's so many amazing artists walking the carpet, and most of those like top tier artists aren't even on the carpet.
Right.
Beyonce, Justin Timberlake, like you're not even seeing them.
Yeah, Cher.
Yeah.
Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're seeing so many stars.
There's still so many.
It's crazy. We had Katy Perry walking the carpet. Big Time Rush was out there.
Cool.
We had Agnez Mo again, which was fun to see her. Doechii, whiwhich was hilarious. She was really funny. She gave a little message to her Canadian fans.
Aww.
Lado. It was
Jared Leto.
Yeah, we saw Jared again.
Yeah.
Who, that man cannot get closer when he speaks.
Did he really remember you guys when you see him again?
I think so. Like it seemed like a lot of people were recognizing Shannon. Lauren Spencer-Smith came running back over to talk to us.
Tate McRae.
Tate McRae, that was our 11th interview.
Wow.
Which is so crazy.
That is.
And I mean, she's just completely, that's another one who I just feel like is only going to keep going like at such an explosive rate.
Yeah.
I just feel like she has so much star power behind her.
Yeah.
Like born a star.
Well, she has like this, she's the whole package.
Yeah.
She can sing, she can dance, like she's amazing at what she does.
She looked breathtaking.
She did.
Like it was such a simple look too.
Yeah.
I was just like,
she could wear a garbage bag and make it look good. Like Tate McRae can wear anything.
It's crazy.
And JoJo Siwa was on the carpet.
Oh my God. Yeah. With that look.
Yeah.
That was a lot. It was so funny.
Yeah.
She just, she's going full out with the new era. So
I love it though. I mean, it's obviously calculated,
yeah,
but in the best way, I think.
Yeah. I think this is going to be like a big shift for her. And I mean, already she said it best, like what song's in your head, and it's that songs. So I think she's on a roll for sure.
Yeah. And I feel like she has to do that to like break away from that kid vibe. And you know, I mean, everyone goes through it when they're trying to like,
I feel like they always have a hard time. Yeah. If you're someone who's predominantly from like a more like childish, bubbly type atmosphere. Yeah. For like, oh, you're for kids. And then it's so like they make it so hard for them to switch up. It's just like Olivia, like that same convo.
Literally the same thing. Yeah.
So We also saw AJ McLean from the Backstreet Boys.
Love them.
Which was so fun.
Yeah.
And speaking of fun, there is no one more fun than Flava Flav. That man is all over the place. He is everywhere.
He's everywhere.
I cannot get over the fact that everywhere I go, I feel like I see.
He literally shows up everywhere, and I love it.
He was so funny when he was talking to Shannon about the suit that she was wearing. And he was like, bling, bling, bling. Like, oh my God, he is just such a hoot. And I feel like we could make a compilation of just people talking about Shannon's outfit. Like,
her outfit was so
amazing.
good. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
I have a moment for Shannon's outfit because it was beautiful. It was stunning. She looked so good.
Yeah, it was such a fun and like bright outfit too for something like that. I just feel like shout out to Shannon.
Shout out to Shannon.
And her stylist.
Yeah, because she looked top tier.
Yeah.
And so obviously the carpet was amazing, but you also got to go to the actual show.
Yeah, I will say, so one thing from behind the scenes is things run pretty tight most of the time.
Yeah.
So on the non-glamorous side, we had to run back to the hotel. Thank God it was connected.
Oh, after the red carpet.
Yeah.
Oh.
So after the carpet, I'm sprinting back and we pulled off like a magician situation, I swear. I was so quick. I had to get in the elevator and I was huffing and puffing like nobody's business. People in the elevator probably thought I was dying. But I made it to the room. I downloaded all of the stuff directly into Dropbox instantly.
Wow.
So that I could get things to the team back here in Toronto. So that they could start working on things. And I also had to airdrop everything from our mobile footage to the computer and drop that as well because the phone didn't want to upload.
Oh my gosh.
So we did all of that. Shannon changed her shoes and then we ran back down to see the show.
Wow. That is a lot.
It was crazy. But we made it in time. We just missed Justin's performance because he was first. But then we got to say hi to Emily again, Emily Kroll from iHeartRadio US.
Yeah.
She's lovely. And then we went to our seat and it was so much fun. I just have to say again, like last year blew me away too, but they just have such an amazing operation. Like that live show is so smooth and you never see any issues with it. Like I swear there must be so much planning behind it.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine.
Amazing.
Yeah. There's a lot that goes into those things.
Yeah. And they just have so many stars. I mean,
yeah.
Like
it's so many at this show.
Everyone.
Literally everybody was there.
Jelly Roll's performance with Lainey Wilson, amazing. The stage was like covered in candles and you should see them just like roll it in, roll it out.
Wow.
Like in between on commercial breaks. It's mind-blowing.
Yeah.
When you have people like Meryl Streep coming to introduce and like give that award to Cher. Yeah. Like insane. Yeah. That tribute performance.
That's so cool.
With Jennifer Hudson.
So good.
It was so good.
Yeah.
I find it funny because everyone always has to pin women against each other. And I don't know what's wrong with people.
Yeah. Was everyone saying that Jennifer Hudson showed up?
They tried to say that she's like trying to upstage Cher, which I just find that sentence alone is kind of insane. Yeah. It's Cher. Like,
yeah. Like
they
what?
were having a great time on stage. Jennifer Hudson also has an amazing voice.
I was going to say, also it's Jennifer Hudson. Like what?
I don't think anyone in the room had an issue.
Yeah.
Except for the public trying to pin some issue on them.
Like two great artists can just be up there singing and like doing their thing together.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That performance was insane. It was so fun to like get to see Cher.
Yeah.
And then also in the same like couple of hours, Beyonce walks in the room and you're just like, what?
It's like, is this real life right now? Like, I'm so jealous.
Crazy. And like Beyonce being on there with Stevie Wonder, it was just such an inspirational speech.
Yeah.
I think there's so much to say about this album that I think a lot of people, it's like hit or miss for how they want to talk about it.
Yeah.
But I just think it's so monumental. She's taking it back to like the roots of country.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people sort of
don't understand
forget about the roots of country music because a lot of country music is really Americanized now.
Yeah.
And, you know, like Trucks and Bear. Yeah. Which like there's nothing wrong with Trucks and Beer
in my pickup truck.
But there's other things from country music that I think people are forgetting about.
Yeah.
And it's like a really great piece of art from her.
Yeah.
Like, and I think we saw that in her acceptance speech and shouting out so many that came before her.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's Beyonce.
It's literally Beyonce. She can do no wrong.
Yeah.
Like, even if people are not fully into it, like, have they listened? Have they listened? I don't know. I just don't get it.
Yeah. I think even if you're not like a diehard Beyonce fan, there's still art there to be appreciated. Like, I don't really understand.
Exactly.
I don't think they're opening up to it.
I don't know how anybody can listen to that and not appreciate her like insane amount of talent.
Yeah.
Like regardless if the album from top to bottom is what they like.
Yeah.
Like you can listen to that and be like, this woman is so talented and like just deserves to be where she is.
Yeah.
You know?
So funny. It's a funny world.
Yeah. Funny world out there. But I would have passed away if I saw Beyonce and Stevie Wonder on the same stage. I'm just gonna put that out there because I'm like the biggest Stevie Wonder fan also. So R.I.P. me.
I think
I would have died.
I think the only reason I made it through was because I was working. And so it's like I didn't even have time to fully process or think about it until after.
Yeah.
I was literally like recording, trying to send stuff, posting stuff, just going nonstop.
Yeah.
And it was just such a quick, like fast-paced, really great show.
Yeah.
That it just kept going.
Yeah.
I mean, Tate McRae, our Canadian girl there, killed it.
Great performance.
Yeah. You had Green Day, who like always great, and Avril was on stage with them.
So cool.
So yeah, it was just like nonstop amazing talent. And we got to see SZA pull out so many awards as well.
Yeah.
I know Taylor wasn't there, but there was a video message.
Yeah, Olivia too.
For all of her insane awards. Like Taylor, I think she won like 5 awards.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Crazy.
It was a great show.
It looked amazing. I am extremely jealous that I didn't get to go with you, but
it was such a fun time. But I do have to say, the whole time in the back of my mind, I was still thinking about Down With Webster.
Yes. So
because literally, okay, so I scurried out to like pick up a Starbucks and lunch just before we had to go for the carpet.
Yeah.
And I have post notifications on for Down With Webster. Nothing happens from it.
I'm sorry. Can we just talk about how she has post notifications on for Down With Webster that they haven't done anything in 10 years?
It's been a while.
So whenever it came out, Jess was like, you know what about Down With Webster? Post notifications.
I needed it. I mean, my username was Jess is DWW.
Yeah.
And I only recently changed that because of Niall, and I waited a very long time, and then now they're coming back with this. Yeah. So okay.
But you can't change your name now.
No. But I will for always, I don't know what that means, but be Jess's DWW as well. But it was just crazy. I got this post notification. I'm literally like grabbing my drink and I'm like, what is this? And then I'm waiting for my Taco Bell.
Of course.
And
as you do.
I'm trying to figure out why it won't let me comment. Okay. Yeah. I was the first person there. And I'm like, why can't I write my comment? So then I was like, I'll just share it to my story and add a comment being like, it won't let me comment.
Yeah.
But I'm frantic. And it wouldn't let me share the story. And I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
I had all the screenshots. So I get back to my hotel and I made a TikTok and I was like, I don't know what's going on. I will die if this is an April Fool's joke.
Oh yeah, because it was April Fool's.
Yeah, I will say, like, don't do that.
Worst time to announce anything. Like,
because that's all I could think about.
Couldn't wait a day.
I know. Do it April 2nd.
Yeah.
But I'm just a diehard fan. I entered / won all the contests that they did for like tour posters.
Yeah.
Pumpkin carving. Like
Did
it all. And I just love them. They put on the best live show. Like, I will say everyone needs to see them, but I need to be there as well. So like, don't go too ham on tickets.
True.
But like,
gatekeep a little.
They're amazing. They have the best energy and I would do anything for them.
And all to say is that they are coming back.
Yeah, I confirmed it.
They're going on tour.
They are going on tour. Dates coming soon. They just posted again today being like, what should we play? I have many recommendations. I will be in the comments shortly. And I could not be more excited.
Yeah, you were pumped for this.
The content to come,
oh man,
is going to be mind-blowing because and the fact that I would be seeing Down With Webster and Niall Horan in the same calendar year is also insane.
That's insane.
Insane.
Jess's brain is going to explode.
Like, I may not survive this. I just don't know.
She's really excited.
Just don't even know.
A lot of things are happening.
I got to pack listening to just Down With Webster because I was so excited. That's all I did. So I like fought with my packing cubes listening to Down With Webster.
Nice.
Then I listened to them on the plane and I'm so ready.
She's just a happy camper.
Yep. Shannon asked people on the carpet, when are you your happiest?
Jess is when Down With Webster announces that they're coming back after a 10-year hiatus.
It's been way too long. I'm just so ready.
And that's that. Well, it was a pretty crazy March and there's a lot coming up in April.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, we have Bad Bunny coming up. Kane Brown's in town. Noah Kahan. Like, it is a wild April. Nicki Minaj is coming.
Yeah.
Benson Boone.
With Mimi Webb.
I know. What is going on?
Yeah, there's a lot coming up. Yeah, and we'll be sure to cover it all for you and be back here to tell you all about it.
Yeah, don't forget to follow us on socials at Behind Our Lens Pod for everything else.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
See ya.